One of the teenagers who was killed in flash flooding in the Waitakere Ranges had been trying to help his friend when he was swept away. Mitch Woolley and Sosi Turagaiviu had been swimming with 3 others near Cascade Falls when they were caught in a sudden downpour on Saturday. Mitch's twin brother Denver was also swept away in the deluge but was rescued after clinging to a tree in floodwaters for several hours. Our reporters Nita Blake-Person and Laura Tupou have been speaking to those who knew the boys.
Yeah, so here on the wall we have a photo of Mitch when he was in year 4 and they were doing...
Mitch and Denver Woolley take pride of place on the board behind Flanshaw Road School Principal Cherie Taylor-Patel's desk. They were students at the primary school and their mother, Tracy, is an associate principal there. Today the school's flag is flying at half-mast.
Part of the tradition here that we would do that if we have someone in our community pass away. We really like it when we only have to use it for Anzac ceremonies. Yeah, but this week's not one of those weeks.
Dr. Taylor-Patel says she met with the family, Denver and parents Tracy and Mike, today. She says they've got great support from whānau and friends.
They started trolling for photos and, tough time.
Dr. Taylor-Patel says she last saw the brothers last week when Mitch had gotten his driver's licence and was officially on the road.
We all needed to hold our breath when he sort of came down the Waitakeres there and in the car, but he was just doing so well, you know, and he had so much to live for.
She says the two were twins but not identical. Their parents had struggled to conceive, so when the twins came along they gave them all the opportunities they could. That included enjoying the outdoors in the Waitakere Ranges.
They knew the tracks, they were scouts, they were such good kids. They would never have done anything stupid.
Dr. Taylor-Patel says Mitch was a fantastic student.
He never ever had an unkind word to say. So the thing about Mitch was he was absolutely everyone's friend. He was really sociable, I would say gregarious, and he was a great team player. So he was in soccer teams, he was in water polo teams, but he was in all the teams that you can imagine.
She says the boys' mother dropped them off for a swim at Cascade Falls on Saturday but turned back as soon as it started to rain. 2 of the boys' friends had managed to cross the bridge to raise the alarm when the 3 others got stuck. She says the family is devastated.
Tracy was just beside herself and Mike, unfortunately, he'd been away on business in Australia, so he was flying back and got there around lunchtime, so it was a really difficult first 12 hours.
She described Mitch as a great kid.
An amazing brother, a really kind friend, a wonderful son. I just know that everyone will be remembering great things and great days and great times that they had with him.
Abhishek Sharma had been at Massey High School with the boys and Sosi Turagaiviu. He'd been in the school football team with Mitch and was particularly close with Sosi, saying they were the best of friends.
Sosi used to step up to his roles in school. If, for example, someone gets angry, and you know how boys get angry, someone would want to fight or something like that, he would be like the peacemaker of the group, and he'll try stopping everything.
Abhishek says Mitch and Sosi had been playing paintball with Denver and 2 other boys on Saturday before they headed out to the ranges.
I heard Nathan had slipped and Sosi had tried saving Nathan. This was told by Denver yesterday when I went to see him. And after that, it just started raining a lot. So I think Mitch had swept in the water, and so did Sosi.
Abhishek says Sosi had just started year 13 at Massey High School, and Mitch had recently left to take up an engineering apprenticeship he secured through school. Mitch had been goalie on the school's soccer team and played in the school band.
They were very helpful and humble boys. Anything you just ask them and they'll be there for you.
Abhishek has been visiting with the boys' families as well as those injured in the flooding. He says one of the boys caught up in the flood had been in intensive care over the weekend and everyone had been rallying to support those affected. Massey High School was closed today for the long weekend, but staff were meeting with the Ministry of Education's Traumatic Incident Team to come up with a support plan for students when they head back to class on Wednesday. Mō te hōtaka o te ahi nei, ko Nita Blake-Person, aho.